everyone, welcome back to DigiCard Collector. So today I thought I'd go over pre-release tournaments and how they work. Like most card games, Digimon has pre-release, which is effectively a week before the set comes out. You can go into your local game store early and check out the new set, play some games with people using the cards, and it's a lot of fun. So this is a standard BT4 pre-release participation promo and whatnot. So for example, BT4 pre-release, which is the first time they've done this, you get 6 packs, which I've got here. You get 1 pre-release pack, which contains an uncommon and a rare from the set that the pre-release is for. And you'd get a promo card, which in this case was Pulsemon. Now, if your local game store was feeling nice, they don't have to, but mine, for example, let us use the Pulsemon and the pre-release pack in our pre-release decks. The winner's promo is this Magna Angemon, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to use a term from another card game called Flesh and Blood. It's basically a cold foil. Most of the first wave of promos for Digimon that came out, they're cold foil. They're a glossy cold finish. There's no rainbow foil. It's silver. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And so the reason I'm bringing this up is because BT5 comes out in 3 weeks. Is the pre-releases. Comes out at the start of August. And I just want to quickly mention, so for BT5, your promos will be an alt-art version of Chimeramon from BT2, or Release 1.0, which is a 7-drop, 3 to evolve, on play, delete one of your other Digimon to delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower. Really good purple card. I cannot stress that enough. It is probably one of the best purple level 5s in the game. Yeah, basically, if your opponent's building a chain, you're not doing so great, and you've got a Chimeramon in hand, something else out on the field, you play Chimeramon, pop that, and then just delete your opponent's chain or whatever. So everyone's going to get one of these. Everyone gets 1 Chimeramon for participating. It is effectively the Pulsemon for BT5. The winner, however, will get an alt-art of Aerovedramon, which is a card for the blue All-Force deck. Basically, Aerovedramon, when digivolving into it, if you have a blue tamer in play, you can unsuspend one of your blue Digimon. That includes itself. So if you have a suspended blue Digimon and you evolve them into Aerovedramon, you unsuspend it, basically. And then Aerovedramon, when this Digimon, the inheritable, when this Digimon becomes unsuspended during your main phase, it gains jamming and can't be deleted. So, really good All-Force card. Again, like Chimeramon, it's 7,000 power, costs 3 to digivolve, but it costs 8 to play. So, an alt-art Aerovedramon will be your winner's promo, and then everyone gets a Chimeramon. It'll be good. So to start off with, Pulsemon guaranteed promo. We'll put that aside. We're going to do a little pack opening, and I'll show you how I build a deck, but let's just show you the pre-release promos first. So English booster packs as well have a little tear tab in the corner you can use. Alternatively, if you don't feel comfortable with that, you can tear into them from the back, but it's a little more difficult than just using the pull tab. you want to save the artwork and stuff, it's probably your best bet. So you get 2 cards. One is guaranteed to be a rare and one is guaranteed to be an uncommon. So our uncommon this time is Sunflamon, which is a level 4. Meaning Digiburst 2. One of your opponent's suspended Digimon doesn't unsuspend during your opponent's next unsuspend phase. It's okay. It needs to be evolved on top of an egg in order to use it. It's not that great. I'm sure it's niche in some decks, but I haven't seen a deck that uses it yet. Full Moon Blaster. It's a nice one. 5-drop blue option. Return one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon to its owner's hand. If your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand, instead return one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon to the bottom of its owner's deck, instead trashing all of that. Trashing all the Digivolution cards, obviously. And then security is activate the main effect. It's a pretty good option. I'm not going to say it's the best blue option, but it's a good option for blue. And in a pre-release tournament, it's a good option. Same as Sunflamon, in a pre-release tournament, these are both really good. But Pulsemon, I should talk about Pulsemon. Pulsemon is a brand new card. It's a promo on play. If you have 3 or more security, trigger draw 1. If you have 3 or fewer security cards, gain a memory. Really, really good. I cannot stress this enough. It's a 3-drop. Just playing it for 3 and drawing 1, that's basically blue Gabumon, except you've got 2,000 extra, or 1,000 extra DP. And then if you have exactly 3, it then becomes 2 cost draw 1, which is insane. Or if you've got 3 security and you've got the BT3 Angelmon, and then, I don't know, something like a Wargreymon, Magnadramon or something, then you just play it for free, gain a memory, and draw 1. It's ridiculously good. Magna Angelmon, which was the winner's promo, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 1,000 for the turn. It's a reprint from Starter Deck 3. It's only got the inheritable. It's an okay card. It's not used in any yellow decks yet. It probably never will be, unless you really just want to run like one of them for whatever reason. You won't have access to the winner's promo if you're doing a casual pre-release tournament. But let's have a look at what we can pull from the packs. Let's see how many I open. Nah, I'm already sick of that. Alright, let's just use the pull tab. Much easier, just tear it open. Alrighty, so at the back you'll have a card that tells you what cards are in the set, and then when you flip it over, it's a memory gauge. So you can't complain about not having a memory gauge for a pre-release tournament. You'll have 6. It's pretty good. So we got Gabumon, Strabimon, Gotsumon, Geogreymon, Scorpiomon, Kudamon, Phantomon, Baboongamon, Lotusmon, Xiaomon, so eggs as well. I'll explain that after I open this pack. Zigurumon, and Dandevimon, which is an SR. So, the way pre-release tournaments work is anything goes, basically. So you'd want to sort it like, I'd keep your rares and SRs separate, but you'd want to sort it like, that's my level 6s, that's my eggs. Level 4, level 5, level 3, level 5, level 4, and then level 3s. So try and get your basic pyramids, but also try and just build the jankiest deck you can, because anything goes. You can evolve on top of any colour. So, for example, I've got a purple egg, can evolve into Kudamon, not that you would, but you could. And then you could go into Geogreymon, into Skull Scorpiomon, into Zigurumon, and now you've got a rainbow stack. Anything goes. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to get some sort of stupid, insane Omni out. And it'll be really good. BT5 pre-release should be probably one of the best pre-releases we will have. I'll talk about Dandevimon quickly, actually. So Dandevimon, I personally really like it. Costs 4 to evolve, 12 to play. It's got 12,000 DP. Opponent's turn. Once per turn, when a card is removed from your security stack, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. Really good. Even if you were to say run this in a yellow deck, and then you recovered one, like you, let's say you had 5 cards in your security stack. They hit you. You flip over a Holy Wave, recover one. Dandevi's effect will still take effect because a card was trashed, and then you just trash the top of their security like it's nothing. And then on deletion, your opponent trashes 2 cards in their hand. Dandevimon as a card is really... It's good, but it's too hard to get out. It's too situational, which is why they gave it a promo, which you would have had a chance to get in the BT4. If you bought a box, you got a promo pack called the Great Legend Power Up Pack, and basically that's their way of giving you a couple of good cards that help support BT4 archetypes, which they really needed to do. So BT5 pre-release, I cannot stress this enough, will be nothing like BT4 pre-release. It's just that this is what I have access to, and this is how I'm going to explain it. So we got Limpmon, Pidomon, Sangomon, Dokunemon, Fugomon. I'm probably just going to start stacking these, sorry. So Fugomon, Labramon. It's kind of annoying. Just got a trophy with my Vital Bracelet. Labramon, Gaomon, another Lotusmon, Lobomon, which is a level 4 that you can evolve off a blue tamer. I said anything goes before, but effects that require specific colours will stay the same. So effects stay the same, Digivolution cost becomes rainbow. It's still a lot of fun. Heir of the Dragons, our first option, which is good. Commandramon, and we got a Tamer Marcus Damon. So Commandramon's pretty fun. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play 1 Commandramon among them without paying its memory cost. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. It's the D Brigade. So D Brigade is a black deck. It's okay. I don't think it's doing too hot. It is definitely a fun deck though. Marcus Damon is your memory tamer. Having one of these in pre-release will help you a lot. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any in BT5, but just regardless, these are really good tamers to have. So start of your turn, if you have 2 or less memory, set your memory to 3, standard memory tamer stuff. And then your turn, when one of your Digimon with Greymon in its name attacks, other than Doru Greymon, Burning Greymon, or Dex Doru Greymon, you may suspend this tamer to gain a memory. Security, play it without paying its memory cost. It's good. It's a good tamer. I prefer it over the BT1 Taichi, which gives you a stack of 4 security attack plus 1. The issue with red, I think at the moment, is just memory management and draw. It's not doing too hot. for player 2. We got another Strabimon, Fugumon, Kudamon, Jackraid, really good option card. Especially in pre-release, flip it over, gain 2 memory, and then main, gain 1 memory for every 10 cards in trash. Really good. Good option. Sengomon, Leomon, which are level 4. Final Zubagon Punch, another one that you... Oh, this actually I like. This is not a card you would use in a pre-release unless you had Blastmon or a level 7. It's not that great. It's very specific. It's not great otherwise. Burning Greymon, that's a good one that we can use to evolve on top of Marcus. If we were to build a deck, I'll run you through how to build a deck later on. I'll show you a deck that I can build out of these cards. Roachmon, Piranimon, and then for our rares we got Wargroundmon, that's a very nice card, good for yellow Wargreymon. Main Digiburst 2, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4,000 DP for the turn, costs 3 to evolve, 8 to play, 7,000 DP, and then your turn, while you have 3 or fewer security, it gets plus 1,000. And our other one is Gogmamon, which is another SR. Gogmamon's pretty fun. Main Digiburst 1, Trash 1, Digivolution to activate the effect. Most effects will tell you what the requirements are to use them. One of your Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP until the end of your opponent's next turn. Really good. Gogmamon, all turns, the inheritable, this Digimon gets plus 1,000. Really good for black. It's leagues better than Blastmon. It is a Blastmon support card, but it is just a really good level 5 for black, which is something that black needs. Another final Zubion Punch, Aqua Viper. I feel like this is a card I underutilized in the BT4 pre-release. I don't even think I pulled any, but it's 3 cost. Main, return one of your Digimon to its owner's hand to return up to 2 of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to their hand. Trash all Digivolution cards. Security activated. Add it to your hand. It's good. It's Heat Viper, but blue. So it's not exactly the same, but it's a similar effect. Voltramon, this is a good one for pre-release as well. Security attack +1. Purge Shine. All Digimon get minus 3k for the turn. Cost 4. It's okay. Labramon. This is a good card for pre-release. I don't know if a lot of people are sleeping on it or not, but when attacking, trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. When you do, trigger draw 1 and gain a memory. Really, really good card. Especially in pre-release where you can evolve it on top of something like that, right? For 3, and then swing with it for security attack +1, trashing your opponent's Digivolution sources to gain a memory and draw 1. Which is honestly just a bit ridiculous. Atomic Inferno, Soundbirdmon, Lalamon, Bushiagamon, again, another great card for pre-release, especially if your opponent gives you 5. You just swing with it. Immediately, just play it, swing. It's got Rush. Another Wargroundmon, and a Hell's Gate, which can be used in pre-release to get rid of one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon, just in case you can't get rid of it in time. Alrighty. Next pack. First player 1 token. Gabumon, another Pidomon, Flamon, Gosukumon, Growlmon, Geogreymon, Tankdramon, Sunorisamon, Koromon, Razielmon. Cerberusmon Werewolf Mode is our first rare. It has Rush. You may delete a Cerberusmon to gain 9 memory on play. It's pretty good. And Darkdramon is also pretty good if you get enough D-Brigade stuff. Rush on play, return up to 5 Digimon cards with D-Brigade in their types from your trash to the top of your deck in any order, and for each card you return this way, gain 2 memory. So in other words, if you have 5 cards and you return them to your deck, it's a 3-drop Rush Digimon that's a level 6. It's really good. You swing security. Does it survive? I don't care. If it does, awesome. Restand, or just evolve it into a Chaosmon and then swing again into something. You have to choose the Digimon and then check another security. Another player 1 memory gauge. We got Growlmon, Otamamon, Cerberusmon. Yeah, so Cerberusmon on deletion, draw 2, trash 1. So you'd have Cerberusmon out, and then you'd just hardcast Werewolf Mode. Aqua Viper, Flamon, Falcomon, Leomon, Kendo Garurumon, Bukamon, Bushi. Here's Chaosmon, which is one I mentioned before. I'll just check. Trident Revolver. Alright, I'm going to talk about both of these. These are both really good cards. Chaosmon. 6 to Digivolve. It has Piercing. When Digivolve, unsuspend this Digimon, then it can attack your opponent's Digimon. This effect allows you to attack unsuspended Digimon as well. You have to swing with a added Digimon when Digivolving. You cannot restand it and then swing at security. It has to swing at a Digimon. It's pretty good. Especially in a pre-release format where it can evolve off anything for 6. It's really good. It's hands down one of the better it's one of the best level 7s in the game at the moment, alongside Valderam and both Omnimons. Trident Revolver, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less, then you may play 1 Tamer without paying its memory cost, or with a play cost of 4 or less from your hand without paying its memory cost. It's really good. If you feel like your opponent's trying to pressure you, and they're giving you, like, I don't know, 3 memory or something, you can drop that, get rid of something, and, for example, play your Marcus, and go to 3 memory. So, I'm going to cut right now. I'm going to come back with a built deck, and I'll explain to you what it does. Alright, so, back. We've got the deck built, so I'll start with the Digi-Eggs. We've got 3. Well, I only pulled 3. Run as many Digi-Eggs as you can, by the way, in a pre-release tournament. And as many as you can, by that I mean however many you pull, just run them all. If you run, you can only run 5, so standard limitation, but you're not going to pull 5. I highly doubt you'll pull 5. If you do, good on you. Like, 100% good on you. Run them. So I got Bukamon. Trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's level 4 or lower. Koromon and Xiaomon. They're my 3 eggs. Again, they're there for extra draw. You want to draw as much as you can in this game. I'll put that to last. We pulled 1 level 7 Chaosmon, so I'm running it because it's just really good. Running the 2 Lotusmon for the all turns effect. When you or your opponent plays a level 4 or lower Digimon, suspend it. running one Dan Devimon. Again, as I went over it, same reason as Regulacious-mon. I think it's called Regalicus. It might be Regalicus-mon or something. So, 4 level 6s, 1 level 7. We're running 6 level 5s. Oh, I've put 6 level 5s in. So a couple of stand 1s, the 2 Walkeramon that were opened, the Skull Scorpiomon just because it's a 5 drop, 2 to evolve, level 5, Volcdramon for the Security Attack +1, Gogmamon because it's good, like, even as itself, you just burst everything underneath it and it can swing really high. Piranimon, again, in a stack with Regalicusmon, absolutely insane. We're running few level 4s. One second. So running 2 Geogreymon, 1 Roachmon, 1 Burning Greymon, 1 Kendo Garurumon, 1 Lobomon, 2 Fugamon, and 2 Pidomon. Pidomon is a blocker. It's the only blocker in this set, I believe, that isn't a black card. And it costs 1 to evolve into, so probably one of the best blockers to pull. Next set, so Battle of Omni, there'll be 2, red and blue. Run them. 100% just run them. We're running a few level 3s. So we're running Falcomon or Tamamon as 2 drops. Just play them. 5k DP. Labramon, draw 1, trash 1. Lalamon and Galmon, if trashed with Digiburst, you put them back into your hand. 2 Flamon, 2 Strabimon, due to the fact I can just play them and look for a tamer. A Digimon with hybrid in its form, which gets these, I think, yeah, so these and the hybrid evolutions, and then Flamon can also get my Marcus. 2 Bushy and the 1 Pulsemon. Generally you want to run the promo you get because it is really good. Same with Chimeramon, 100% I'd recommend running the Chimeramon in the pre-release. Marcus as our tamer, really, again, like, probably not going to use its second effect much, but it's the only tamer I pulled, and it's a memory tamer. Running 2 Aqua Viper, again, just really good. 1 Jackraid, 1 Heir of the Dragons to draw, and 1 Trident Revolver to play the Marcus and delete something. So that's generally what you'd expect your deck to kind of look like. Rookie Champ Rush is probably really strong, but in a pre-release where anything goes, it's really hard to say. So I hope you enjoyed this video and it helps you. So one more thing I should mention, pre-release is a 40 card deck. You cannot run more than 40 cards, you cannot run less. But to alleviate the issue of having to run specific lines with specific colours, it's rainbow, so you can just run whatever you want with whatever you want. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun day. But yeah, I hope everyone is hyped for BT5. I know I am. Stay tuned. Keep an eye on this channel, basically, for some BT5 box openings. I'll go through it with you all. And yeah, I'll open opened some packs and whatnot. Yeah, I believe that's it for pre-release. Stay safe, do what you can, and enjoy the rest of your day. Next video that comes from me should hopefully be this Sunday's video of Double Diamond, box number 3. I hope you all enjoy that. That's something I recorded last week, so it's bit older than right now. And then yeah, hopefully I've got something else for you guys next week, and I hope you all enjoy. Bye for now, and hopefully next week I will be back to talk about cards in BT5. Bye.